We're going to start by talking about Leicester City. Bottom of the table, Robbie Mustoe. Brendan Rodgers on Thursday after that defeat to Manchester United, cutting a really frustrated figure, saying it's not the same club it was a couple of years ago, haven't been helped out, haven't got any players, really hard to watch other clubs, you know, building and recruiting, and we can't do it. Does he have a point?
Not really, I'm sorry to say. Not really. I mean, I know that other teams have strengthened, and when you're sitting at a club that you feel needs new players, it's frustrating. But it's still a very good squad of players, Rebecca. Only 2 players have left this club from last season. Kasper Schmeichel, time for him to move on. He's been there forever. He's moved on. Goalkeeping situation is different now. And Wesley Fofana, who, with his injury last year, played 7 games for Leicester. So it's the same squad. And when you look where they are right now, 5 games played, 1 point, that's underachieving for the squad that he's got. I look at the team, he's got options in the central striking position, he's got an excellent midfield, a back four that's changed a little bit, but a lot of those defending players he's brought in. So the first job, his main job is to get the best out of his players at his football club. And he talks about, you know, some of my players want to leave, they've got 1 year left in their contract, there's speculation about them. It's now. Get the best out of your players. That's not OK to be bottom of the league. And I think the run of results the rest of this month and through October are decent. It's a winnable lot of fixtures. He's got to get back this team playing and winning games again.
Well, despite the complaints on Thursday night, he did say, I take full responsibility for the fact that we haven't won a game and we should have won one by now. Where do you stand on his complaints, though, Robbie?
Well, this is a football club, Rebecca, that in many ways has punched above its weight. They were the little team who were going to disrupt the big six, and it was something they liked, and I think it was something the neutral almost had Leicester as their second team, really, and we appreciated what they're about. That doesn't seem to be the case anymore. But that sort of attitude and spirit seems to be missing away from the football club. And when you look at Brendan, I hear the attitude like the transfer window and Fofana and players not coming in. But just take a look at the guy on the other side who he's facing today. Graham Potter lost Cucurella, lost Basuma and lost Mope's joint top scorer. They're 4th in the table on 10 points. So at some point, you know, it comes down to the manager. Now, this is the longest that Brendan's been at any one club, 3.5 years. And there is some thoughts about, is he a bit jaded? Is this still the job that enthuses this guy every morning to get up, to want to go to training and want to get this team playing well? They've gone from a team that 6 years ago won the title to disrupting the top 4 to this week where he's going on the 40-point survival line. I didn't really like that from Brendan.
And also, we've talked about it before, that is he a manager that reaches a ceiling where he can take a club? Like a project manager is the kind of the phrase right now. And I think he is. I think he comes in with his excitement, with his tactical kind of smarts that woos people and the players buy into. But I think we've seen it a couple of clubs now where that excitement kind of drops again, Rebecca, and it's like, well, come on, what are you doing for me now? And he seems to be down right now.
Yeah.
I think you're right. When he said about the 40 points, like, that's our target, to get to 40 points, the journalist said, really? He said, yes, really. I mean, that's shocking to me.
We saw Scott Parker earlier this week get fired, mainly because of what he said about the board. Do you think that Brendan Rodgers is trying to get a way out? Because, of course, if you get fired, you get paid up. If you walk, you don't.
Yeah. It's interesting. Brendan's a very experienced manager, knows what he's saying, knows how to use the media. So it was definitely a message, whether it's a message that he wants more money or it's a message that maybe, Rebecca, he wants out of this football club now. He's taking it as far as he can get, and they have to move on. What he needs to do right now is rediscover himself and rediscover his team and get them up the league.
Do you think he's looking for a way out?
Listen, I think we'll see. The next 2 months of fixtures, we'll see. If the results don't pick up, like, really strongly, it's time for him to go. Because
Might not be his project.
The project will be over, yeah.
OK. Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. For even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock and be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you over there.